before Christmas Eve, January 31st. We have probably the best day in boxing that I'm looking forward to in a very, 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 very long time, right? Yeah, so let's break it down. We're gonna start across the pond, as they say, with Josh Kelly versus. I don't want to slaughter his name, man. What's his name? The champ. I don't know how to say his name, bro. Hold on, let me type it in and see if I can find it real quick. At Wembley, bakhram, bakhram, 152, middleweight title clash. And I've been on Josh Kelly since early on, man. I mean, styles make fights. I don't know. To be honest with you, I think that might be the fight of the day tomorrow. I think that might be the best fight out of all the fights that are going on. I think that might win fight of the night, to be honest with you. If I had to pick, if I had to choose who really gonna win, like the most exciting fight that's gonna happen tomorrow, the one that's really you're gonna want to watch. I don't want to diss anyone else because anything's possible, but I think that one has the most possible outcome for the best fight. So Josh Kelly versus Barakam. Styles make fights. Josh Kelly is a flash fighter. He's got skills, finesse. Barakam is very orthodox, Eastern European, Russian. Hits hard, long, but also short, compact. I'm leaning more towards Josh Kelly just because of the style of fight and all that, but I haven't seen enough of Barakam to really judge him. I mean, I seen him beat up Tim Tszyu. Shout out to Costa, but I don't know. Like, again, I'm gonna be watching that one tomorrow. Watch it live with us, whoever we gonna watch it at. You know what I'm saying? But that might be the fight of the day. Telling you, that might be the fight of the day. That might be the one right there. That might be the one, to be honest. I didn't even know that was on. I'm a big Josh Kelly fan, too, bro. Jack Catterall, I'm a big Josh Kelly fan, bro. Like, the way he fight. Styles make fights, because actually, Josh Kelly versus Teofimo would have been a great fight. Actually, before I even forget this, I had this round robin tournament in my head where it was like Shakur versus Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia versus, and I forgot who the fourth was. And then like the winners fight the winners, the losers fight the losers, then the matchup, and then they all fight each other. Like, it doesn't even matter about the record. Put the records to the side, go out and box it out. It'd be entertaining. But then I was like, oh, wait. Shakur's at 135. Haney said he's not coming down from 147. So there's a big weight gap in between that. I know you guys don't realize the weight gaps in boxing, but that's part of the sport. It just is for whatever reason. Yeah. I also saw that my man Jermaine, did I put Jermaine on that? Maybe I put Jermaine on that fourth one. So Jermaine, Ryan Garcia, Haney, and Shakur. My man Jermaine is fighting Keyshawn, and Keyshawn is extended family through blood and all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's the fraternity of boxing over that shit. So that might be the second best fight tomorrow, or the best fight. Keyshawn versus Jermaine might be the best fight. I think it might be better than the actual what do you call it? 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 The actual main event, right? Is that what you call it? Yeah. That's it, man. I'm looking forward to that. Jermaine's got some skills. You know what I'm saying? I never really see Keyshawn fight. Now, and now for the main event, the fight we've all been waiting for, which I don't think is going to really materialize into a great fight. No disrespect to both fighters. I don't think it's going to be that fun to watch. I think it's going to resemble a lot of the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd fight that we saw the first time, and everyone was just like, if you're a casual, you're a casual. If you're a real serious boxing fan, you might enjoy the tactician chess match of, every second of every round for that fight. It's possible, but I'm still 50-50 on the fight. It is January 30th at fucking 9:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50-50 on the fight, bro. if Shakur wasn't from Jersey, he'd be at 0%. But the fact that he's from Jersey, the fact that he's from Jersey, cuz he's from Jersey. What do you want me to go against the home team? I gotta walk outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what do you want me to do? I gotta go outside. I have to go outside. And if he was fighting anyone else but Teofimo, I'd be leaning all the way to Shakur, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo is just a dude that I respect heavily. Yeah, he's Latino. Yeah, he's from the tri-state, even though he's from Miami. But his style of fight, bro, it's, the way he fights. He fought Loma. You know what I'm saying? Did he not fight Loma? He fought Loma. So at the end of the day, yeah. Oh, I don't even know people were over there talking crazy in the chat. I'm not paying attention to them. This is about me. I don't pay attention to none of y'all people, man. Shout out to you though. Salute. Back to the fight. So how does Teofimo beat Shakur? Okay. So this is my game plan. It's too late to implement these game plans in either camps too. So they can't steal it and implement by tomorrow night. It's it won't be a close thing to actually watch at the end of the day. Pacing, right? So boxing is 36 minutes of war. Every second matters, right? It's pacing. So I heard people say this the other day. A lot of feinting. So I got to win the rounds. I got to pace it out. I got 12 rounds, and I have to win more rounds than you, right? Shakur's a point fighter. I'm not going in there looking for the knockout. If I happen to catch him and I could finish him off, I happen to catch him and I could finish him off. But I'm going in there to pace the fight. So round 1, 2, 3, I'm exerting no energy. I'm going to throw feints. I'm going to taunt him. Like, look, he running. He running. Look at him run. Look at him run. Like first 3 rounds. I'm not dirty boxing. I'm not holding him. I'm going to show. Look at this bitch running. Look at him run. Look at him run. And I'm going to taunt. Crowd's going to boo. I don't care. I'm focused for the first 3 rounds. Look at this bitch run. Run, bitch. Run, bitch. Run, motherfucker. I'm going to be like, come on, bring it. Bring it. First 3 rounds. I'm taunting. I don't care. As long as I sneak one of the rounds, I win one of the rounds, kind of, it doesn't matter, right? Because rounds 4 through 9, I'm pressing the gas. That's when I'm going Teofimo and I'm pressing him. And when I'm pressing him, a.k.a. Madonna, the way he pressed Floyd in that first fight where, the Philly shell is I'm feinting, but when I catch you, I'm throwing the looping punches over the block to hit you on the side of the head, hit you on top of the head. I'm hitting you, I'm making contact. I'm throwing body punches. You're catching the forearm, I'm tying you up. I'm gonna make you complain to the ref. I'm gonna make the crowd boo. I don't care. I'm focused for 36 minutes of the war. I'm winning these rounds, 4 through 9. And if I go forward, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 6 rounds. If I go 4 for 2, for those rounds right there, Shakur going to be gassed. I'm going to put the pressure on. I'm going to put the pressure on. Remember, I'm fighting the southpaw too, so my face might be a little jammed up in those rounds. My face might look a little mangled because I'm going to be catching that left, you know what I'm saying, to that side of the face, but it is what it is. Also, besides pressure, I'm not going to show you exactly what to do. Watching my Donna fight, plus my arm's still fucked up. I should have a sling on, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm throwing that. It's coming down on top. I'm throwing it over. The Philly shell, I'm blocked like this. It's there. You thinking I'm hitting you here. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hitting you, cuz. I'm hitting you. I don't care if it's knocking you out. I'm hitting you. I'm hitting you. I'm hitting you. I'm tying you up. I'm making you complain to the ref that I'm hitting you on. Oh, he's hitting me on my head. He's hitting me on the side. I'm turning and he's hitting me. If he shows me his back, I'm hitting whatever's there. 6 rounds straight. I'm pressing the action. My head is in your chest. I am not Zepeda. I'm not Zepeda. You're dealing with a different animal. This is not fun. And respect is Zepeda for standing there and banging with him like that. But I'm not Zepeda, doggy. You're fighting a different animal. When it comes to the last, 10, 11, 12, those championship rounds, hopefully that effort I push in will gas Shakur. So maybe I could take 1 round off in between. He's not going to know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come to the cards. And if I press and I taunt early on and whatever and fuck with him mentally, then I have a chance. I have a chance to beat him on the cards in MSG, and it is what it is. Styles make fights. And salute to Teofimo. Salute to Shakur for trying to even take the fight to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Shakur for trying to take the fight to begin with. Now, how does Shakur win the fight? Shakur, a professional points fighter, professional point boxer. I'm just going in there. I'm trying not to get hit. I don't want to get hit. Period. I just don't want to get hit. I'm trying not to get hit. I'm to avoid everything. I'm a olay. I'm a spin. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to tag you up. I don't necessarily think Shakur is a runner as more he is a points boxer fighter. And if you watch boxing, you understand what that means. Yeah, motherfucker, you can't hit me. You think you're gonna go in there and Mr. Teamy and Rocky 3? Nah, bitch. You can't even get close to me, fucking sped. Like, who do you think this is? We're gonna fight in a phone booth? Nah, I got a ring. I'm gonna use every inch of that ring, and I'm gonna dance around you, and I'm gonna tee you off anytime you get close. I'm gonna tag you, and you're gonna get frustrated, and I'm gonna stay focused for 36 minutes. And I don't care if the crowd boos. I don't care if the reporters boo. I'm collecting my check. I'm collecting my belt, and I'm undefeated, and I didn't get touched. You couldn't even touch me. I'm the best. You can't even touch me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't even. You think, oh, it's gonna go. You can't. It's gonna. If I was able to, you're not gonna be able to do none of that. You're not gonna do none of that. You know, now, can Teofimo do it to him? Possibly. So, you know, how does Shakur win that fight? The same thing. He just paces and just fights his fight. And you know, again, if Teofimo fought the fight that I would fight against Shakur. Oh, also, you got to triple and quadruple up that left for Teofimo. When he circles left, Shakur circles left, you got to take that circle and left away from him. You got to quadruple, triple up that left to the body, to the head, triple hooks, boom, 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 triple jab, all that, quadruple jab. You got all fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that, him circling the left away, and eventually he's gonna walk into a landmine. But right now, I got it 50-50. Styles make fights. You don't know what their game plan is. You know, you don't know who's gonna gas who. You know, if I'm Teofimo, to be honest with you, maybe round one, I try to win over the judges and I bull rush him round one, and then I take round 2 and 3 off. But and then I taunt him round 2 and 3, and then I press 4 through 6 because they're both going to be gassed up, and I want them to burn that turbo. So I'm going to gas him round 1. I'm going to gas him out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's it. That's my prediction. So my prediction is I got a 50-50 going to the fight. I'm never really going to be able to see till they get into the ring. In first 2 rounds, we're going to see who's able. You know, obviously anybody can get hit and get knocked out, and anything could really happen in a boxing match. But I mean, that's pretty much how I have it. I got a 50-50. You know, you're dealing with Teofimo, who I would call today's modern Willie Pep. You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe I would call Shakur a modern day Tommy Hearns, maybe. I don't think he's as strong as Hearns, though. So I don't know. I don't know who I would really compare Shakur to with his style. I think he's Shakur Stevenson. You know, I think his Olay style and backing up and circling is pretty fucking good. He's a pretty good point fighter. He's pretty good sound technically. You know, Teofimo I will call today modern day Willie Pep. I think if he beats Shakur, goes on and continue to win another fight, I mean, there's really not much of an argument against Teofimo. But I think this is definitely his toughest challenge of patience and game planning, right? It's not really about skill right here. It's about being able to execute a game plan to precision against a guy who, like I said, is a professional points fighter. Shakur is a professional points fighter. You could say he's a runner. You could say this, or he doesn't exchange, or he's got to stay in the pocket. And I was watching some of Shakur fights, and he does kind of stay in there and exchange with dudes a little bit. Like he's not gonna knock you out. It doesn't get down and gritty, but he's not running around. He's just running to not get hit. You guys want him to stand in there and get punched in the face? You know, motherfuckers ain't Jake Paul. Like, let me go ahead. 6'8", 2,000-pound motherfucker, punch me in my jaw. Ain't no one boxing like that. It's a sport. That's part of the sport, is like, I can olay you. You know what I'm saying? Shakur can olay him for whatever amounts of rounds, then let him olay him. You know what I'm saying? And if Teofimo could track him down and cut the ring off, and he's gonna it's gonna have to be a nasty fight. It's gonna have to be a rougher fight for Teofimo to win. Shakur will have to complain to the refs. There would have to be a lot of booing in the audience for Teofimo to win. And does he have the mentality to, ignore 36 minutes of crowd booing, guys complaining to the ref? Just stay focused. 36 minutes. Fuck everybody. It's about me. Fuck everyone. Fuck everybody. Literally. It's about me and whoever you put in front of me, I don't even see them. You know what I'm saying? That's some guy that's trying to take me out, and I'm going to take him out. Period. Period. He's dead. You know what I'm saying? You're not making it out this ring. If I... Now... Anyway, so, who do I got for Jermaine Ortiz versus Keyshawn? I'm rocking with the boy Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know Keyshawn and them is fam, I'm rocking with the boy Jermaine. I feel like he got robbed a bunch of times, man. He's a strong fighter, man. Although I saw the size difference. Are these dudes really 5'10"? Or are they all like 5'6", claiming they 5'10"? Because I don't know. I'm gonna have to start showing up to these events one day or something, man. I really see how big these dudes really is. And then across the pond, the Josh Kelly fight. That should probably be the best fight. If I had to put my money on fight of the night tomorrow, it'd either be the Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz or the Josh Kelly versus thing. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if the Shakur fight is a boring fight. And people are booing and be like, what did we come here for? This is why boxing sucks. But again, no one's telling you to watch fencing. You don't like tennis, don't go. Boxing is a sport. You know what I'm saying? You want to see MMA, watch an MMA fight. If you like guys hugging and forcing the action, then so be it. It's a sport at the end of the day. It's a sport. People got to start realizing that it's not a fight. It is a fight, but it's a sport. So, stop putting, expectations. You want to see some, knockout kings or undisputed shit go on in there when motherfuckers got to take the punches to the head. Salute to everybody stepping in the ring, too. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story. So, I got respect for everybody that gets into the ring. That goes without being said. I think I say that every time, but y'all already know about that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is at the end of the day, but that's how I got it. So right now it's 50-50. Who am I betting on? I'm not gonna reveal who I'm betting on, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like for real. I'm made my year. Thank you, everyone. Whoever made those cards possible on both sides. I appreciate everybody for those. No, I really do. I salute that. Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I do. I appreciate it. But, hopefully, Teofimo watches this and can somehow implement that into his game plan. And, I'm sure Shakur's game plan is the same, which is just 36 minutes of don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch me. Fuck you. Who do you think you are, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm that much better than you in the sport of boxing that you literally can't touch me. You can't touch me. It's not even... You can't even fucking touch me, bro. I don't know what world you live in where you think you could touch me inside the ring with gloves on. You're literally delusional. Can't even get near me. I'm gonna run circles around you. The way Jake Paul did to Anthony Joshua in the first 3 rounds. No, and when people watch that fight, they said, "Oh, is Jake Paul winning this fight? Running? Is he winning?" It looked like was he winning round 3? I don't know, but that same thing. You're such a sped. You can't even get to me, big guy. You can't even put your hand on me, pro. You can't even get near me. Josh Kelly versus bakhram. Again, styles make fights. Is that when the Orthodox beats the Flash, beats the Dipsy Do? Maybe Josh Kelly is a little bit too fancy, a little bit too finesse, and catches one straight, catches some compact from the Russian type. Ducking the wrong way, walking into something. You never know on that one. You seen what he did to Tim Tszyu. Now, obviously, I think Josh Kelly is, way levels above Tim Tszyu. No disrespect to the Zoos. I love Costa Zoo, but I don't know. I think that's going to be an interesting fight, and I don't think they're going to be booing over there. I think that's going to be live wire from the time that bell rings. I think it's going to be on and popping in that one. Same thing with the Keyshawn Davis, Jermaine Ortiz. I think that's going to be on and popping. Again, for the Teofimo thing, like the dude said, personally, I think Teofimo should go out there in the first round and go for it. Make him run, gas him, make him use up his energy, because you're going to use energy up anyway. Push it in the first round, and then take round 2 and 3 off, feint, taunt, get the crowd reaction, really get in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this guy, look, I beat him up the first round. I chased him around, round 2 and 3. Like, you don't even want to fight. I'd be playing to the crowds, to the judges. I would be talking shit to him. He don't even want to fight. He want to sit in the corner and run. He don't want to fight. And then round 4 through 9, I'm pressing the action again. My head in his fucking chest, and I'm throwing those looping fucking punches, and I'm making him complain to the ref. I'm holding him. He turns his back. I'm hitting him on his shoulder. I think the guy said, no disrespect to the dude. Dude's like punching him on his elbow. I'm not punching you on your elbow. I'm not punching you on your hip. That's how I block. Go ahead, punch my elbow all day, bro. That shit not gonna hurt till the next day. I gotta win tonight. I'm not trying to hurt you tomorrow. If I could fight you tomorrow after I punched you in your elbows and arms, that might work. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I gotta win today. I gotta win that night. Period. There is no, you know what I'm saying? I gotta win that night. So, you know, um, that's it. That's the Tengu Trillions experience. Make sure you go cop all that new Ice Jerz music. You know what I'm saying? Jersey's finest. Um, who do I have favor for the Josh Kelly one? And Barakam, I don't know. That's another one I gotta watch. I don't know. I don't really have predictions. I'm just giving my analysts how I think they should win. I don't really like picking dudes that are going into combat like that, war and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm bouncing a ball. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm bouncing a ball. Like, who's gonna bounce the ball more times and put it into the soft little net? Who's going to bounce the ball? Are you going to bounce the ball more than I bounce the ball? Who will bounce the ball the most? You know, is my teammate going to bounce me the ball so I can bounce the ball more? Or is my other teammate going to bounce me the ball? You know, will the refs tell me to stop bouncing the ball? Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's a whole different thing. So, but I will be betting. And, for the Teofimo, again, this is his, what, 5th big fight? 4th really big fight, like a big fight in MSG, right? He fought Lomachenko, he fought Jermaine, he fought Kambosos, he fought someone else. Like, he has some decent big fight experiences on his resume. I think, the fact that Shakur is around those guys, Keyshawn and Terrence, shout out to Terrence, could help, could also not help him, right? Because they could be a disadvantage of them, right? Just because you're around Terrence doesn't mean that you are Terrence. Just because Terrence can fight a certain way doesn't mean that you can fight that way. Just because his power is that power and he's able to get away with certain things doesn't mean necessarily that you are. But again, we're going to leave it 50-50. I'm kind of leaning towards, I can't even say it, but yeah, watch all 3 fights tomorrow. That's 23 minutes in for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I stuttered once. You know what I'm saying? Peace.